Hi, welcome back to Vid-Bits. I'm Brian, and we're heading up with another episode of Pac-Man Megatunnel Battle Chomp Champs. Hope you're doing well this morning. I see Skippy the Bard in chat. Skippy says the title of the stream. Yeah. What did I title the stream? Here, Piggy, chase us to the 1700 wins. Yeah, I gave you some time. Did a couple hours of the grinding last night. Did a couple hours of sleep. Now I'm going to do double that time. Then I'm going to give you a little bit more time. Then I'll see. We're trying to compartmentalize how much time we spend here, but not have to make it our entire life. But it's important that we spend time here in Chomp Champs as the Chomp Champ, not letting somebody catch us up, and knowing that we did it for not just us, but the entire Vid-Bits Fun Club. Join today. And people like Skippy the Bard get to see us continue to be the Chomp Champ, and we're doing that and taking care of Vid-Bits business as well, because at Vid-Bits Esports we're just a little bit different. We're just a little bit better than the competition, in our own way, staying in our own lane, focusing on speed running and leaderboard score attack type things and getting people recognition for that. So that being said, we're going to go ahead and do that by heading into the leaderboard and doing something we haven't got to do yet in Chomp Champs now that we're almost half a day ahead of the competition, which is go on and give some glory to the people that are not in the Chomp Champ tier, but are in some of the lower tiers. So let's go ahead and do that. You can see that Mint's still frozen in his own little world. So let's go ahead and start with bronze. Okay, this is the very top of the bronze tier. Alright, so at the very top it's 1435 to be at the very top of the bronze tier. Let's do the bronze tier of the United States Eastern Division. Let's see here. Alright, what's this one? Okay, silver. Okay. We'll go ahead and start with the bronze. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 17, 18, 19. Alright, so this is the top 20 of the bronze tier. So if you're 1064, that is the cutoff for the bronze tier. And again, we've not done that this yet, but we're trying to make sure that we give them some credit here, because eventually when we get so far ahead we can start doing things like this, because right now we've only been giving Chomp Champs tier its due. So these are the top 20 people in the lowest tier of the game. So it's important again that that we're taking our time. And if you see the title of the video, we're only 11 hours and 47 minutes ahead of Mint Daddy Pig, the next highest ranked person in this game. So if he starts playing now, he can start catching that up while we're doing the sports casting part of the show. But it's important that we also gave him 2 hours while we were sleeping. He could have caught up. We're giving the sports casting part of the show, which he can catch up. So also you'll know at the end of our run here how much time he has then. So like, when you're competing against somebody else, I'll show you how you can do the math to know how far ahead you are of the person you're competing against and how far behind you are with the person in front of you. So that type of math and that type of tech you're only going to get at Vid-Bits Esports, and you have to be a member of the Vid-Bits Fun Club to getting the prizes when we eventually have that. But more importantly, you get this tech here for free because we're passionate about giving you the ability to get better, and we're anti-gatekeeping here as far as that goes. So with that being said, for the first time ever, at this point where we're almost half a day ahead of a competition, the Vid-Bits like to present the top 20 rankers in the local United States Eastern Division of Pac-Man Megatunnel Battle Chomp Champs. This is the bronze division top 20 players for the first time, okay? So these are your motivation, guys, to get up so you're in bronze. These are the top 20 people that are about to move up to silver, so you're not going to see them here in bronze forever. So let's go ahead and give them their dues while they're here in bronze. And we're going to start with number 20, and it's going to be a little bit harder for me to keep track of that, so I'm going to try my best to, let's see here, what can I do to give myself, I wish I had one of those Dungeons and Dragons, or one of those Magic the Gathering spin down dice. Let's just get it to 20 sided and see if I can count down that way. ASMR for you to hear the dice that I got here. That's why I can try to remember what number I'm on as I move through it, because it doesn't say 20 through 1, it says 1064, so We could do the math, but you do the math. No, we're not going to do that. We're going to number 20. Okay. Number 20 in the bronze tier, Magnique. With the win-loss record, you're going to see a lot of similar win-loss records that I know. That's, again, somebody might not think that this matters, but I think it does. I think it matters to people like Magnique, who is going to move up and do great things. And how do you do great things, Magnique? You start your own socials. You start your own social media, your own Instagram, your own YouTube, Facebook, whatever. And that way, when I talk about you, they're going to find you. You know? You're going to be able to... Eventually, we're going to network, and you're going to link to us, and we're going to find a way that we can do that. But more importantly, you start working about you. You start getting a YouTube page up. You don't worry about monetization. You don't worry anything. You worry about starting to get your tech and your gaming presence data banked online, so that when we say your name, people can find you, and you can get a little bit of cred, man. And who knows if you're better than other games than just this? It could be other games, or maybe just this. But that way, you can start to feel like the superstar gamer that you're going to be. Because you're trying to be, because you're competing. So, Magnique, my hat's off to you. You're at the very bottom of the first, the lowest tier, the top 20 though. There's many people below you, but we're going to feature you now in the top 20. So right now, Magnique, we salute you as number 20 of the, bronze tier, and you have a win-loss record of 12-0 with a rating of 722. So that's number 20. All right. Number 19 is PG Heavy. Okay, PG Heavy has the same win-loss record of 12-0 and a rating of 726. Number 18 is Wicked Crazy Mo. They have the win-loss record of 13-0 and the rating of 733. Number 17 Magnique is 20, 19 feature. I'm sorry, 18. I'm sorry, 18 is Crazy is Ghost ND 416 is 18 with 716-0 with 726. 17 is Wicked Crazy Mo with 13-0 with 733. Okay. Sorry, so we'll get used to it when I write it down. So number 16 just suffered a loss their last time that they played. So you can see there's struggle here at the beginning. But number 16 is Duda Ramos with a 13-1 rating and win-loss and a rating of 733. And you never know. People like that might need some encouragement to keep going because they lost so early. But I'm telling you, do not let those things or the hardships that unfortunately make some people in the highest levels stop competing altogether, and they really don't matter. Eventually they don't. So keep trying, okay? Number 15, Tricks R4 Drew Emph. Alright. They're number 15 and they got a win-loss record of 11-0 and a rating of 735. Number 14, Man of Steel with a weird plus 89. I don't know what that is, but 14, Man of Steel with a perfect 10-0 and a rating of 736. I'm going to give you one of these damn Magic the Gathering spin downs now. We're not sponsored by that, but this number 13, Jacob with a win-loss of 11-0 and a rating of 736. Now, again, when you're saying 13, that's because he's the 13th highest ranker in the bronze division. Overall, his rank is 1,057, but we're trying to build you up. That's what this is all about, is taking and putting in quantifications that make sense, okay? He is that low overall. It doesn't matter. But in the bronze tier, he's moving his way up to silver, and he's number 13. So, Jacob 1510. So, I believe so. Number 12 is Kidden. I love that with the 3 is the E. They're number 12 with a win-loss of 11-0 and a rating of 737. Number 11, X Mendy with a win-loss of 13-11 with a rating of 738. Now your top 10 in the bronze division of the local U.S. Eastern Division of Chomp Champs. So number 10 is Fury. Fury has a perfect 10-0 win-loss record and a rating of 741. Number 9, MPD, with a win-loss record of 12-0 and a rating of 742. Number 8, Gauge 00, with a win-loss record of 13-0 and a rating of 743. If you are Gauge, MPD, or Fury, boom, you are out of the top 7 rankers in the Bronze Division. Work harder. Somebody's even giving you recognition on this level. So now, you know if you're playing this game, the Vid-Bits will give you recognition on the Bronze, on the top 20. We're going to try to do all of those by the time that once a day, the top 20 of all 6 divisions get some sort of recognition. So you know that the people that are moving there and moving into the next division will be cared about. We're trying to start this and branch this out, that we are the people that care about Pac-Man Mega Tunnel Battle Chomp Champs by our good friends at Bandai Namco Incorporated and Entertainment Incorporated, which we're not sponsored, but we're appealing for sponsorship and have filed. We love their games, but we're going to be using this model for anything that's competitive, for like as an esport that's not giving the recognition or due. They're only getting first-person shooters in real-time strategies mainly get the due. You know, there is other things, but we want to create a hub where other people can start to submit and network with each other and respectfully start to engage with each other like we know that they want to, and start to bring these people to the forefront. I just did. I'm the best in the world at this game because not only am I the best in the world at executing it, I Babe Ruth this bitch by putting it to fences of video game history and told my fun club that we were going to do this with 8 days behind us. We did it, and now we're spending time making sure everybody else gets credit too, because that's what you do. That's how you build a community. So the top 7 Bronze Division Chomp Champs in the U.S. Local Eastern Division are number 7, Skull Sinister. And Skull Sinister has a win-loss record of 11-0 and a rating of 744. Number 6, Colonel Stinkmeaner 2, with a win-loss record of 10-0 and a rating of 744. You can see these are very, very close because of where they're at. Number 5, RT, with a 10-0 and a 746. And that's number 5. Yeah, number 5. Number 4, D Hizzle, with a 13-0 and a 746. And then your top 3 Bronze Division in the local U.S. Eastern Division Chomp Champs. Number 3, Blue Dolphin 5, with a 15-0 and a rating of 746. And you can see that that's how you can tell it still matters. Your win-loss matters versus your ranking. It's the quality of your wins, not necessarily the quantity. Number 2, Unsafe Moosey, with a 12-0 but a 749, so must be less games but almost all wins. And then your number 1 ranked person in the Bronze Division, and someone who I know will be great and do great things, is Neskill. Neskill is a 12-0 with a 749. So, alright guys, that's the U.S. Eastern Local Division in the Bronze field of Chomp Champs. So now we're going to do the same thing for the Global Division. It's going to be slightly different because these are not just the U.S. Eastern and Local and United States in general, but it's combining all of the Global, and then that's going to be your top 10, or your top 20. So we're going to hit the button there, and I know obviously we're going to always be on top of that. It's okay though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Actually, I just need to go ahead and page over in Global, so it doesn't just page over once. So let's go 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 18, 19, 20. Alright. This is your top 20 global bronze division Chomp champs. Okay, number 20, Duda Ramos with a 13-1 and a 733. Number 19, Trix R4 Drumpf with 11 and 10. Number 18, Man of Steel with a 10 and 0 and a 736. Number 17, Jacob 1510 with an 11 and 0 and a 736. Number 16, Kitten with an 11 and 0 and a 737. Number 15, X Mendy with a 13 and 1 and a 738. Number 14, Fury with a 10 and 0 and a 741. Number 13, MPD with a 12 and 0 and a 742. Number 12, Gage 00 with a 13 and 0 and a 743. Number 11, Alan Norris 1997 with a 13 and 0 and a 743. Number 10, Skull Sinister with an 11 and 0 and a 744. Number 9, Colonel Stinkmeaner 2 with a 10 and 0 and a 744. And number 8, Accurately Toxicus 11 and 1 and a 744. And then if you're Accurately Toxicus, Colonel Stinkmeaner 2 or Skull Sinister, you are just out of reach of being on the splash screen of the bronze division of the global division of Pac-Man Megatunnel Battle Chomp champs. So number 7 is Matthias Haight with an 11 and 0 and a 745. Number 6 is RT with a 10 and 0 and a 746. Your top 5 is D Hizzle with a 13 and 0 and a 746. Number 4 is Blue Dolphin 5 with a 15 and 0 and a 746. In your top 3 global leaderboards for the bronze division of Chomp champs is number 3 El Mono 3060 with an 11 and 0 and a 747. Number 2 Unsafe Moosey with a 12 and 0 and a 749. And their number 1 ranked player, synchronicity there, is Neskill, number 1 ranked in the bronze division globally with a 12 and 0 and a 749. So Unsafe Moosey and Neskill are still the same, but they're gonna bump each other who gets placed there. I don't know why. They've had the same record and the same rating, so that means they've won the same quality of wins. And if we're gonna do the math, you do the math. If we're gonna do the math, you can say 12 multiplied by 75 is 900. So they don't have that. But they have the same ebb and flow of their matches, so that they're pretty much, they could be all like 55s. It's a cross between, you know, almost all wins. We could say 10 times 75. No, let's say 8 times 75. And then 4. It's a cross between some first, seconds, and thirds, but it's the perfect cross that gives them the 749. I'm messing around with the math a little bit, but yeah, they don't have all wins, but it's close, guys. You're doing your thing. So we the Vid-Bits commend that completely. So again, that's those 2 divisions, and we're gonna do that at the end of this specific pack snack, double pack of pack snacks. Actually, we'll do it in the middle and the silver, and we'll do it at the end of the gold, and that's what we'll do is the middle portion of the day. And then at the end of the day, you know, we'll do the diamond and we'll do the platinum, and then you'll see. We're pushing it out though. So this is the top 20 of the bronze division. At the beginning of the program was the Eastern, and then the end of that section is the global, and then we're at the end we'll do, or in the middle we'll do the silver after the first pack snack, and then we'll do it local US and global, and then at the end of the pack snack before we finish we'll do the gold. So you'll know all those throughout this middle part here. Okay, I'll figure the flow of it out, but this way we can at least start to give some recognition to the guys that have, and gals that are putting
their butts on the line to be the top chomp champ in the world.
And we appreciate that, guys. We really do. Just
to give you the stat increase of what we're at and what our current laydown is. Last night on the last one we did a session from 1:30 a.m. to 3:25 a.m. and we gained another 18 matches. We went from plus 9,444 to plus 10,714 over our rival. It was 1,608 losses versus 1,461 and 4 losses, and then we had a little bit over a 10-hour head start. And then after the end of the 2-hour session, it was 16, 18, and 8 for us, and they didn't move at all. They stayed at 14, 61, and 4. And then we gained some time with those 18 matches, so we went to plus 125 perfect matches to plus 142 perfect matches. So that's where the math is, which increased our lead from a 10-hour, 15-minute mark to about 11 hours and 47 minutes. So after today's session, if they do not make any move to check us and put us into perspective, we're going to push into over the half a day category, which is amazing, guys. We'll be over a half a day over the next person behind us. In that session, we started, our total chomps were 813, and we have level 30 with the 1600 wins. But then we ended this session with 822 chomps, and then level 30 within the 1618 wins. So the 100 plus 125 perfect matches went to 142 perfect matches in the end of that 2-hour session, guys. So you don't have to do that much. You just have to try to min-max those sessions. And like we say here in the Vid-Bits, 18 holes of pack or 18 holes of 18 matches. That's min-maxed and quick as possible. And first place victors, we call that a pack snack. So we try to do it perfectly, and it's a perfect pack snack. So we had one loss in there, one disruptor. But so today we're going to start our session. We start the whole session at 6:15. We don't count any of the time sync of doing the news program because we do that for us. We do that for them too. But obviously the pig was not moving when we started that, and they could be by the time that we end it. And we'll look and we'll put that stuff into perspective. But just final tally, we are approximately 11 hours and 47 minutes of math ahead in perfect matches, and we are now 16, 18, and 8. Versus their 14, 61, and 4, and that's us versus our main rival. You can take their spot, guys. All you have to do is keep working, and we'll keep giving you the credit and let you know who our main rival is. And I can see some people coming that's going to take Mint Daddy Pig's spot, and I can't wait to see who the next new challenger comes to the champions, throne to try to duke it out and become the Chomp Champ, the main Chomp Champ, and Pac-Man Mega Tunnel Battle Chomp Champs, published by our good friends at Bandai Namco Entertainment Incorporated, and produced by Amber Playing with Fire. So know that we're gonna get into the other ones. There we are, 16, 18, and just for us, we are on top still, and they did not move. So that is it, and we're gonna go and get going into some good games. If you didn't know what we're doing on the side, we are watching some classic SpongeBob. So just put on the DVDs, or if you know sequentially, I try to keep you up. But right now we're on the pizza delivery episode. So when I get done started and I hit the button play, that's when I'm gonna hit the play on that too, and you can play along. And we're gonna do 2 pack snacks. We're gonna do 18 holes, and then we're gonna go in and check in on the silver division, and then give them some love. So it's Brian from the Vid-Bits. I hope that you're enjoying your day, and we're hanging out with some Pac-Man. And the pack is back, baby, as I continue to try to spread Pac-Man fever, Pac-Mania, if you will, with representing the Pac-Maniac Championship, which is a combination of the global, the United States, and United States Eastern Division titles to make the Pac-Maniac Championship the 4th championship, which is almost like, you're forming together to form Voltron, so to speak, which is another amazing property from the guys at Bandai. But that'd be the 4th championship, but the 5th championship is around my waist as well. The $1 Million Championship. It's because I have 271 and 507,000 pack credits, and I've spent the money to buy everything in the shop, so that's another 93,000. So I have the most money. I get the Pac-Man, $1 Million Championship. I can't wait till it's actually worth $1 million. So hopefully you're having fun with me, guys. But like I said, when I hit play, I'm gonna go off mic. It's lo-fi. So I will respond to you guys in comments, but will not address to you exactly in chat. We're just gonna go ahead and just, like I said, min-max this section of 18 while watching some classic SpongeBob in the background, and starting with season 1. We started with disc 1 if you're doing it on DVD, which is what we are, to try to prevent lag on the game. So like when I hit play, I'm hitting play on that, but I'm only kind of just joking around about it in chat. That way I don't get any problems with Viacom or anything. I love their properties, and I just don't want my future sponsors to, if I don't know how they play with those guys in the playground. So I appreciate you guys, and I'm going to get up here and get going. I'm going to get a sip of water and get going. And like I said, as soon as you see the word play disappear, that's when you should be playing your button, pushing your button to get that going, or unpausing your Hulu if you're second screening, or your whatever preferred streaming app is. Again, we're not sponsored by any of those guys, so just trying to make it a little bit extra fun for you. So 18, and then we'll be back with the next update. So it's Brian from the Vid-Bits, the Chomp Champ, if you will, the Eastern United States, the United States, the Global, the Pac-Maniac Champion, and the $1 Million Champion, Brian from the Vid-Bits, representing the Vid-Bits Fun Club, playing some Pac-Man, Mega Tunnel Battle Chomp Champs, published by our good friends at Bandai Namco Entertainment Incorporated, guys. Bam, here we go. Push that button.
the pig is moving, guys, so I just figured I'd let you know. You can't see there, but yeah, he's moving a match, so that's pretty cool that we can keep in track in real time that he's finally trying to not lose this gap. So unfortunately we only got 3 games on this, but that's okay. We're gonna see how long he wants to fight us head to head. Alright, just keep watching more SpongeBob and all that stuff if you want to. You don't have to watch that, but we're watching it. I hope you're having a good time so far. If you're just tuning in, my rival Mint Daddy Pig is chasing me match for match, min-maxing against me actively live. It's almost been an hour that we're just moving the same. He got on 2 matches after we started, so you know, we got 18 matches now, so we've gotten so much gain since the last time that he was our rival. Guys, we're about half a day ahead of him, so I don't know if he's catching wind about it on socials, but you know, we're trying to give him every opportunity to do so, and it's been interesting so far. So this will be the 10th or the 11th match that we've gone head to head, and we're min-maxing head to head. So at about 12 matches, it'll be an hour of head to head pace, and you know, he didn't catch me slipping. I took a good nap in between the last session, so it's been pretty interesting. That's just an update. I'm going to go back off mic and continue to focus. So I appreciate you guys. It's Brian, Vid-Bits. Hey guys, welcome back to the halfway point here. So we're going to talk about the top 20 local U.S. Eastern Division people in the silver tier now, since we're at the halfway point, and we're actually giving our little rival there a chance to catch up the couple matches that we were ahead for the session. And that's how we do. We're all about, I said, the community as well, since we're already in the lead, and it's about making this fun, making this the chase. So I was looking for my little dice here to help me keep track, but I'm going to try my best to keep track myself if I can, because eventually I'll get a counter or whatever, but because it's actually a little bit more difficult to keep track of these guys where they're at on the screen, but I digress. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and start with number 20 and the U.S. Local Eastern Division in the silver tier. So we have number 20, OTC Killshot with a 21-1 win-loss record and a 1,441 rating. Number 19, V-Viper with a win-loss of 22-0 and a 1,441 rating. Number 18, Chase 167 with a 21-2 and a 1,445 rating. Number 17, Vector 737 with a 26-1 and a 1,447 rating. Number 16, Rocky Silva BR with a 24-2 and a 1,447 rating. Number 15, Caesar Milton 90 with a 33-5 win-loss record and a 1450 rating. Number 14, Maniac with a 22-2 win-loss record and a 1451 rating. Number 13, DVO X Phobos with a 21-0 win-loss record and a 1452 rating. Number 12, GNR Fan with a 27-1 win-loss record and a 1454 rating. Number 11, City Girl with a 21-1 win-loss record and a 1460 rating. Then your top 10, Squeaky Number 1 with a 20-0 win-loss record and a 1464 rating. Number 9, Pizza Party with a 22-0 and a 1469 rating. And number 10, Pinchy Tix 95 with a 20-2 win-loss record and a 1471 rating. Number 9, Elroy with a 25-0 win-loss record and a 1476 rating. Number 8, oh, actually, no, that's number 7, so that was number 8. Number 7, I apologize, I messed up. So number 7 is Ice Drew. So if you're Elroy, Pinchy Tix, or Pizza Party, you are not in the top 7 of the U.S. Local Eastern Division. So I apologize when I tripped up there. Again, I'll get a counter. It's getting better. It's just harder when the usually says 1 through 20, but instead I'm looking at 640 through 634. But 640 is the overall ranking. So number 7, the local U.S. Eastern Division is Ice Dew with the 23-0 win-loss record and a 1479 rating. Number 6 is Felixer with a 20-0 win-loss record and a 1481 rating. And then tied with a 1481 rating is number 5, Captain Toad with a 22-1 win-loss record. Then number 4 is Darth GOP with a 23-0 win-loss and a 1482 rating. And your top 3 in the local U.S. Eastern Division Silver Division is number 3 is Young Silk Champ with the 22-0 win-loss record with the 1486 rating. Tied with the same rating but with the 27-2 win-loss record is Comfy Spice. And number 1 in the local U.S. Eastern Division Silver Division League is Scuttlebug with a 21-0 win-loss record and a 1488 rating. Now on to the Global Silver League. Number 20 is Vector X737 with a 26-1 win-loss record and a 1447 rating. Number 19 is Silva BR with a 24-2 win-loss record and a 1447 rating. Number 18 is Silver Milton 90 with a 33-5 win-loss record and a 1450 rating. Number 17 is Maniac with a 22-2 win-loss record and a 1451 rating. Number 16 is DVO X Crossphobos with a 26-0 win-loss record and a 1452 rating. Number 15 is GNR Fan with a 27-1 win-loss record and a 1454 rating. Number 14 is Grevin with a 26-2 win-loss record and a 1460 rating.
Number 13 is City Girl, with a 21-1 win-loss record and a 1460 rating. Number 12 is Squeaky Number 1, with a 20-0 win-loss record and 1464 rating. Number 11 is Monodeath, with a 24-5-1 win-loss record and a 1467 rating. In your top 10 global in the Silver League is Pizza Party at number 10, with a 22-0 win-loss record and a 1469 rating. Number 9 is Pinchy Tix 95, with a 20-2 win-loss record and a 1471 rating. Number 8 is Elroy, with a 25-0 and a 1476 rating. And so if you're Elroy, Pinchy Tix 95, or Pizza Party, you're just now edged out of the top 7 to the splash screen of the Silver Global Division, which is number 7, Ice Dew, with a 23-0 win-loss record and a 1479 rating. Number 6, Felixer, with a 20-0 win-loss record and a 1481 rating. Number 5, Captain Toad, with a 22-1 win-loss record and a 1481 rating. Number 4, Darth GOP, with a 23-0 win-loss record and a 1482 rating. In your top 3 global rankers in the Silver Division of Chomp Champs is number 3, Young Silk Champ, with a 22-0 win-loss record and a 1486 rating. Number 2, Comfy Spice, with a 27-2 win-loss record and tied with a 1486 rating. And then just 2 points above, the number 1 silver ranked person in global leaderboards for Pac-Man Mega Tunnel Battle Chomp Champs is Scuttlebug, with a 21-0 win-loss record and a 1488 rating with an overall rank of 894. So that's been your recap of the Silver Division. We're going to take a 3-minute pause, give Piggy just a little bit more break, and we'll be back to wrap up with another pack snack, and then we'll do the recap at the end with the Gold Division. Alright guys, we are back, and it is going to be the wrap-up show. We're going to talk about the gold division now, the gold tier, starting off with the local U.S. Eastern Division. We will do the local U.S. Eastern Division in the gold tier, then the global division in the gold tier, and then we'll have another pause for station identification, which we will talk about all the people that prop us up as the Vid-Bits, and then we will give thanks to all those people, and then we will give you the update as to what we gained for this session in general. And that's going to be how the format works with Chomp Champs. And then basically throughout the day, you're going to get a recap of all the divisions and top 20 for local and global. And I hope that you've enjoyed the format kind of filling itself out. So we're going to go ahead and then go with number and let you know, again, starting with the U.S. local Eastern Division. This is the gold tier, so the top 20 is who you're going to see every day in both divisions, and we're going to pace this out in the scheduling block where it's going to make the most sense. So I'm going to talk to Bray about how this fits in programming until we launch the Pops Plays channel properly, but right now this may actually fit well in the programming while I'm continuing to push the Vid-Bits score to stratospheric heights. So here we are with the top 20 of the local U.S. Eastern Division in the gold tier of Chomp Champs. Pac-Man Megatonal Battle Chomp Champs, published by our good friends at Bandai Namco Entertainment Incorporated, and developed by Amber Playing with Fire. So number 20, we have Nin Bumpy, and he has a win-loss record of 28-0 with a 2,041 rating. Number 19, Wally Whopping. I'm not going to say that because I'm not comfortable with how I would pronounce that, but Wally, he's got 37-0 as his win-loss record, and he's got a 2,042 rating. Number 17 is Quake Kick 53 with a 33-0 win-loss record and a 2,068 rating. Number 16 is Normal User with a 30-1 win-loss record and a 2,069 rating. Number 15, Glenn, with a 31-0 win-loss record and a 2,079 rating. Number 14, Waddy Wreck, with a 28-0 win-loss record and a 2,097 rating. Number 13, Black Tower YT, with a 33-1 rating. Win-loss record and a 2,097 rating. Number 12, Renaissance, with a 42-1 win-loss record and a 2,112 rating. Number 11, True Gamer, with a 36-3 win-loss record and a 2,121 rating. Now your top 10 gold tier in the local U.S. Eastern Division. Number 10, Xshimi, with a 36-1 win-loss record and a 2,127 rating. Number 9, Luigi Gamer, with a 37-2 win-loss record and a 2,129 rating. Number 8, Redacted, with a 39-1 win-loss record and a 2,173 rating. I might have messed up. That's number 9. So number 8. Again, I'm going to have a countdown timer. I did this twice, but it's just a work in progress. I hope that you apologize. I didn't mean to screw up the number that you're at. Number 8 is Reaper of Love 23 with a 33-1 win-loss record and a 2,176 rating. So if you're a Reaper of Love, Redacted, or Luigi Gamer, you are now pushed out of the top 7 of the gold tier of the local U.S. Eastern Division. So that's where you're just outside the splash screen. Number 7 in the local U.S. Eastern Division, D-Money, with a 43-0 win-loss record and a 2,187 rating. Number 6, Alex Q, who suffered a loss in their last match. It looks like their first loss. A 31-1 win-loss record with a 2,192 rating. Number 5, DSTYM, with an awkward 56 increase in their score. So I'm still trying to figure out what those odd integers are. We're not going to accuse anybody of cheating until we see consistencies. So just as I went into it earlier. So DSTYM, number 5, with a 44-1 win-loss record with a 2,194 rating. Number 4, Shadow Informant probably, with a 34-0 flawless win-loss record and a 2,195 rating.
Now your top 3 Chomp champs in the Gold division in the local US Eastern division. Number 3, Dusclops, with a 37-0 flawless win-loss record with a 2,210 rating. Number 2, Joker JV 420 Kill, what a name, with 36-2 as the win-loss record and a 2,220 rating. And your number 1 Chomp champ in the Gold tier division of the local US Eastern division is Corrupt. Corrupt has a 45-7 win-loss record and an awesome 2,222 rating. He's the number 1 Chomp champ in the local US Eastern division in the Gold tier. His ranking is 458, so that's the top that you have to be at the top of the Gold tier of the local US Eastern division. Now for the Global division, I'm going to put up the screen. The screen that I put up in between this is brought to you by Puzzler Studio. Thank you very much, Musicus Dominium, for your time. We will get to you about that business meeting. Let me go ahead and get here so I can do the magic thing here. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh yeah, I gotta go over here. 1, 2, 3. Alright, and now we're going to pull back the curtain here. This is your top 20 Gold tier champs in the Global division. So these are the ones that are going to be ranking up, and then they will be going into the next highest division, which will be covered in the evening episode of Chomp Champs. So the 20th place goes to Rain with a 28-0 win-loss record and a 2,097 rating. Number 19, Black Tower YT, with a 33-1 win-loss record and a 2,097 rating. Number 18, Renaissance, with a 42-1 win-loss record and a 2,112 rating. Number 17, True Gamer, with a 36-3 win-loss record and a rating of 2,121. Number 16, Ashimi, with a 36-1 win-loss record and a 2,127 rating. I believe it's number 15, Luigi Gamer, with a 37-2 win-loss record and a 2,129 rating. Number 14, Reese, with a 33-1 win-loss record and a 2,165 rating. Number 13, Claire Bear, 4,107, with a 52-6 win-loss record and a 2,166 rating. Number 12, and again, I don't have a counter, so I'm hoping I'm not off, but number 12, Redacted, with a 39-1 win-loss record and a rating of 2,173. Number 11, Reaper of Love 23, with a 33-1 win-loss record and a rating of 2,176. Number 10, your top 10? Yep, alright. So your top 10. Number 10, D Money, 43-0 is the win-loss record and the rating is 2,187. These are your top 10 global Chomp champs in the Gold tier. So number 10 is D Money. Number 9 is Becky Boo, and they have a 39-3 win-loss record and a 2,192 rating. Number 8 is Alex Q. They have a 31-1 win-loss record and a rating of 2,192 as well. Look at these people's points. It's amazing. Separated by 2 in couplets, separated by 1. It's awesome. But if you are Alex Q, Becky Boo, or D Money, you are pushed off of the splash screen of the top 7 Chomp champs of the Global Gold tier in Pac-Man Megatunnel Battle Chomp Champs, published by Bandai Namco Entertainment Incorporated. So if you guys are now looking forward to raising past the Gold tier in the Global division, the cutoff point is the rate of 654. So number 7 is JRG,
with a 33-1 win-loss record and a 2,194 rating. Number 6, DSTYM, with a 44-1 win-loss record and a 2,194 rating as well. Your top 5. Number 5, Shadow Informant, with a 34-0 win-loss record and a 2,195 rating. Number 4, Kakirkicho Kurcucho. Kakuruko, sorry, not trying to butcher that. 37-0 win-loss record with a 2,198 rating. Your top 3 gold tier of the global division of Chomp Champs. Number 3, Dusclops, with a 37-0 win-loss record and a rating of 2,210. Number 2, Joker JV 420 Kill, with a 36-2 win-loss record and a 2,220 rating. And your number 1 ranked global gold tier champion is Corrupt, with a 45-7 win-loss record and a 2,222 rating. Again, the tiers of the next 3 tiers of Platinum, Diamond, and Chomp Champ itself will be covered in the nighttime episode of Chomp Champ. So look forward to that. But as a recap for us in general, let's go ahead and see where we landed, so you guys kind of can know where the progress is for the specific episode. I kind of always like to know too, and I have it in a notebook for myself. But this will be the format too, where after each episode I'll let you know. Oh, and the pig woke up, which is fun because it's the end of the episode, so that's awesome. That's cool. So you'll have some suspense because the programming block won't stop, and that's why I have the lead that I do. So now I can comfortably not stress anything about our programming block because we are effectively half of a day ahead of him. So it will always be that we can now stay in intervals. And what I finally wanted, which is so it doesn't interfere with it, but we're going to actually add to it, because until I find a way to put this all over with all the momentum on the Pops plays, I want to keep this all in the Vid-Bits right now, but in a way where it's going to be sectioned. And then the days that Bray has something like legendary that could affect one of the blocks for Chomp Champs, then hopefully we have the second streaming set up by then, and we will put it over there so that way it will never affect with this Conquest, because he's halfway through and he's got 3+ weeks to get a great pacing on Elden Ring. And speaking of that, we have an episode of Dave coming up at 10:30, and then he will be hanging out with you guys doing some awesomeness with his Elden Ring. So but again, I will put the math up there if I can get it in real quick. The cutoff is a specific time, so if I don't get there, then it's suspenseful for you, hopefully, but I'm not stressing about it because obviously we're where I want to be. So 1,119.86 minus 107,022 is 12,064. That's awesome. And then divide that by 75. So we're 160 matches ahead. And if you take 160 matches and you divide it by 12 matches an hour, we're 13 hours and 20 minutes ahead. So good luck, Pig. We min-maxed you head to head. We just destroyed you today, bud. So run away with that a little bit. I'd love to see it. And look forward to the next episode of Chomp Champs. Until then, it's been Brian from the Vid-Bits, and just to do the damn thing, sponsored by our drink water, which I can't find one. I'm sad, but I will take a sip of my caffeine because it's been a doozy. Thank you for all of our supporters in the bit. Buy us a bit of caffeine tier. Thank you, people like Puzzler Studio / Musicus Dominium. Thank you, Skippy the Bard. Thank you, Matthew. Thank you, William. Thank you, Bud Smoking Pandas, Mr. Know-It-All. Karzak. Thank you, Rusty Bucket. If I'm missing anybody, I apologize. Thank you, Greg Schneider. Thank you, Vanna. Thank you, anybody that's donated or super chatted. Please check all those things out. You see all the cute emojis with the Chief. So thank you for them, Chief. Thank you for Bray. And thank you as your reigning and defending local United States Eastern, United States as a whole, global, your Pac Maniac, and your $1 million Chompinaire, and your champion, your Chomp Champ, the Chomp Champ. And we'll see you on the next one. It's been Brian from the Vid-Bits, and I love being your MC for this. And hopefully you guys are seeing how much work I'm putting into this Bandai Namco Entertainment Incorporated. We love you guys. We love Pac-Man. The Pac is back, baby. Catch me on the streets, and we'll talk about some Pac-Man.
Pac-Mania. See you in the next one.